Scraping has been around almost as long as the internet, but since the recent explosion of language learning models, it is completely transformed. In this video, we will demonstrate the concerning ways that scraping has evolved to integrate with artificial intelligence, highlight the increasing ethical issues of scraping, and explore ways that independent creators can protect their work. Simply put, scraping is the process in which automated scripts extract information from web pages. Today, there are two main types of scraping, both centered around artificial intelligence: crawling and retirement automated generation, also known as RAG scraping. Crawling is the older, more traditional version of scraping. It extracts web data in big chunks for the purpose of training machine learning programs. The data is used to teach models how to make predictions, recognize patterns, or generate content. RAG scraping, on the other hand, is a newer version of scraping. It involves a generative AI querying the web in real time. This type of scraping is rapidly increasing. According to Ecomi, an industry leader in anti-AI scraping tools, RAG scraping has seen a 2.5 times increase in the last business quarter alone.
When a small author decides to release their work online, it becomes a piece of 1.2 billion websites. With 252,000 more added daily, it can quickly become difficult to protect the work you are sharing with the world. Traditionally, web scraping enabled reporters to gather large amounts of information quickly, allowing them to analyze trends and create data-driven stories. A significant shift from even older methods that relied primarily on interviews and manual research. In September 2005, the Authors Guild of America filed a class action lawsuit against Google over the Google Print Project, a program formed to create a database of books essentially serving as a digital library. Despite the work seemingly being covered under copyright laws, the documents were ultimately ruled as fair use, leaving the author's work across the platform vulnerable to whatever fate Google had in mind. As authors, protecting our work is extremely important, and this case is just one of many examples where smaller voices struggle to fight back against the power of large corporations and vague laws on copyright and scraping. Before covering what you can do to prevent this, let's move on to understand how your work may be going unprotected, just by the click of a button.
It is incredibly easy to scrape work from the internet. Increasingly, we are seeing companies hide AI scraping in terms and services updates. Applications such as social media platforms have added scraping for generative AI. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook all scrape their posted content for the development of their AIs. Meta has even been accused of illegally downloading pirated books to feed their AI. There have been rumors circulating that private documents in Microsoft Word and Google Docs were being scraped. This practice currently would go against both applications' terms of service. However, considering how many other applications are moving towards AI scraping without properly updating their users, many authors have remained wary. While scraping used to mean simply ending up in a database, which many authors were already uncomfortable with, in recent years those databases are being used to train generative AI. Copyright and data protection laws currently do not have policy to protect against AI scraping. So writers, especially independent writers, are stuck spreading awareness while their work is fed to generative AI. It is then being used to artificially inflate the market for books, further harming authors' careers.
Thankfully, there are plenty of ways to prevent your content from being scraped, whether it's posted to the internet or in the process of being written. Content posted on the internet with public access is often fair game for AI scrapers, as they tend to target things like articles, blog posts, essays, etc. Some of the ways to prevent the content you post on the internet from being scraped by AI include prompting visitors with CAPTCHAs to verify that users are actually human, putting copyright statements in your work, such as lines like, "This content is not available for AI training, all rights reserved," or avoiding posting your full work to the internet and instead posting only small parts or summaries of your work. Some platforms and programs that have been known to scrape people's works that are worth avoiding are Grammarly, Twitter/X, Instagram, and Facebook. If you use any of these programs or platforms, be sure to look in their settings for ways to turn off these AI features, and if you can't find a way to turn them off, Either avoid these programs/platforms completely, or limit the content you share with them. Something important to keep in mind when using a program you aren't familiar with is to make sure to skim the terms of service and look for any mention of a company's use of AI to see if you are giving them permission to scrape your work by accepting these terms of service.